If your wife doesn't respect you, I want you to pause everything and listen. Not out of anger, not out of pride, but because this might just be the turning point in your life. You see, respect isn't something you ask for. It's something you command through who you are. Let me be brutally honest with you. If she doesn't respect you, it's because somewhere along the way, you stopped respecting yourself. And women feel that. Women are biologically wired to follow strong, grounded, purposeful men. Not perfect men, not rich men, but present, clear, disciplined men. If you're constantly explaining yourself, apologizing for existing, chasing her approval, you've already lost the game. A woman cannot love a man she doesn't respect, and she cannot respect a man who doesn't lead. Now, don't confuse leadership with control. You don't control her. You control yourself. You control your emotions, your decisions, your habits, your path. And from that self-control comes a silent power. One she feels, not because you yell, not because you threaten, but because you stand tall in your truth. Let's be real. When you first met her, she saw something in you. Drive, focus, confidence. You had ambition, you had goals, you took care of yourself. But somewhere along the way, you got too comfortable. You stopped chasing excellence. You started shrinking yourself to make her feel bigger. You became passive, you lost your edge, and slowly, she lost the respect. This isn't about blaming her. This is about waking you up, because she can't follow a man who's still lost. So how do you turn it around? First, rebuild your frame. Start with your body. Yes, your body. Train, eat right, sleep early. When your physical presence commands attention, so does your energy. Second, find your mission again. What drives you? What wakes you up with fire? If you don't have a purpose, you become a shell. Women don't fall for empty shells. They fall for men on a mission. Third, set your standards. Stop accepting disrespect, even in small doses. When she snaps at you, hold eye contact. Stay calm. Say less. Mean more. Your silence will say louder than words. I am not a man you talk to like that. Fourth, never beg for affection. You're not a boy. You don't chase scraps. You lead with strength, and if she doesn't follow, you walk with dignity. Because here's the truth. The moment you start acting like you need her is the moment she starts treating you like she doesn't. Don't try to fix the relationship first. Fix the man in the mirror. When she sees you evolving, when she sees you showing up every day with fire in your eyes again, when she feels that unshakable confidence returning, she'll shift. Her energy will change. Her voice will soften. Her posture around you will adjust. Not because you forced it, but because you reminded her of who you are. Listen, brother, women test men, not because they're evil, but because they want to feel safe. And safety doesn't come from money or words. It comes from your stability, your consistency, your quiet strength. Be the mountain, not the storm. She'll follow a mountain. She'll run from a storm. Stop oversharing your emotions just to feel close. Stop trying to make her your therapist. Your mission is not to be emotionally dependent. Your mission is to be emotionally centered. Of course, you can be vulnerable, but don't confuse vulnerability with neediness. Speak from strength, not desperation. Let her wonder what you're thinking. Let her feel that mystery again. Let her chase you for once. And here's something else. Start creating space. Go train, read, building earn. Spend time away. Let her miss your presence. Let her earn access to your world. Because when you were always available, you became invisible. Now hear me clearly. This isn't about manipulation. It's about realigning the polarity. Masculine leads, feminine follows, and when you reverse it, the relationship breaks. So get back in your masculine, be firm but kind, be decisive but calm, be dangerous but disciplined, speak less, move more, build in silence, win in private. Because at the end of the day, she doesn't want a nice guy. She wants a man who can carry the weight of life without complaining, who who protects without fear, who loves without losing his backbone. You are not here to be liked, you are here to be respected. So stop waiting for her to treat you like a king until you start acting like one. No more chasing, no more pleading, no more shrinking. Reclaim your frame, reclaim your mission. And let her rediscover the man she once followed with pride. Because she doesn't want to lead you, she wants to trust you. But she can't trust a man who doesn't trust himself. So trust yourself, choose growth, move with power, and watch how the whole dynamic shifts when you shift.